Hi, welcome to card number 3 of the Bloom Where You're Planted card class for July 2021. For card number 3, I have created a clever looking card, I guess you could say. It looks like a window and it's using some of the window sheets. So it's very clear. You've got this clear panel here and then inside you've got a little bit of extra detail, and then the area for writing your message is on the back. So it's a tent fold card and it looks quite clever. It looks like the plants are floating, so really like this card design. You're also going to need your trimmer for this card today. So let me bring this in. So to start with, we have a piece of cinnamon cider cardstock. Now this measures 10.5 centimetres wide by 18 centimetres. So what you're going to do, we're going to create this little part here, this little fold. So this here is your card base, and this piece here is the bit that we've stuck on, okay? So what we're going to do is pop it in our trimmer and line it up at 14.9 centimetres and score, okay? And that's it, that's all you need your trimmer for, just that one particular score line. Fold that over the top, like so. And then that is your card base, so to speak. So the first piece we're going to add is our window sheet, and we're actually going to stick this on the underneath side, like so. Okay, now the best way to stick this down is just with some wet glue, but use it quite sparingly. If you're using this multi-purpose glue, or Tombow as it's quite often known, you just need small little dots, and then line that up with the centre fold of your card. Push down so that your glue attaches, like so, and then fold it over, and then that will be level with the bottom, of your card. Okay, like so. You might want to just put another little dot under the centre there so that it sticks in the centre. And just remember, this will dry completely clear, so you don't need to worry about anything showing. Now on my prototype I was a little bit crazy and I actually added a lot of glue, so that's what you will get if you're not careful. But what you could do is quite easily add some other strips like so, so double back it, and then that will disappear entirely. Okay, so this piece here you're going to add to the bottom, and again I'm just going to use a little dots of this liquid glue, not being too heavy handed, and then just pop that on the bottom of your card like so. So then you have your little standing invisible panel style card, okay? And then what you can do is you can just decorate it. So you have 2 pieces of this wood grain DSP. Oops, I've cut mine too wide. Let me just cut that down. That should be 10 centimetres. And this one should be 10 as well. Actually written the wrong measurement down, so apologies for that. You just need to cut that down slightly. So that should be, the top one is 2.5 by 10.5 centimetres, and the bottom one is 3.5 by 10 centimetres. Okay, not the 10.5 that I've written in the email. Apologies for that. It's better for it to be too big than too small, I guess. Just like so. And then we've got some die cut pieces that we're going to use, not die cut pieces, some die cut and some fussy cut pieces that we're going to use to bring this card together. So first things first, we're going to stick on our plant, okay? And again I'm just going to add going to add a bit of wet glue at the bottom, and then I'm just going to add little dots of glue to stick that down to the window sheet. Like so. Then we have some linen thread tied around, so just take your linen thread, and you have plenty of thread and twine and ribbon in your kit, so don't worry too much. And I'm actually going to tie this around twice. Okay, so I want 1 and 2. Okay, you want to pull it quite tight, and I'm actually going to just leave that there to start with, and then I'm going to put my banner on. Now I've actually given myself a bigger banner for some reason, but you also have this one as well in your kit. So you've got Happy Birthday, which we're going to stamp in basic grey. This one comes from the, oh, it's fallen off. Just what you need. Just what you want when you're filming. Let me grab the spare one. It's a good job I make spares, isn't it? Okay, so let's use the right size banner this time. Okay. Actually think that's too long. Yeah, that's the wrong size as well. Oh dearie me. This is going well today. Let's use this one, which is a bit bigger, but it doesn't matter, it's all fine. And then what we can do is we can stick this down like so, and I'm just going to pop that on with some dimensional so that we can, there's room for the linen thread under it. Okay. So let's put one at the bottom and one at the top, that way the linen thread can pass through that centre area. So pull your linen thread nice and tight, stick your banner on, and then you then know where to tie your bow. So we've got a nice little bow at the bottom, and then we can put our plants all together. So we've then got these lovely little terracotta style plant pot or hanging planter. Just use your wet glue very sparingly. Like so. And then this again, we're going to angle this kind of through. So your leaves are pulled through now, like so. So all you're going to do is turn that over and just put a little dot of the glue just there to hold it in place. And then we can stick that down. Okay, and I'm going to stick that down just near the top. Very cute. Okay, so that's the outside of our card. Now we need to decorate the inside. So you have a piece of this brick wallpaper. We're going to pop inside. This measures 10 by 14.4. One of my favourite measurements for card making. Okay, and then if we open this up, you have this little strip here, and this is where we need to be quite clever. We want to line it up so that it looks, you can see those nice plants sitting behind it, okay? So this effectively becomes our little shelf. So I have angled just one end slightly. And then with this sort of close, and this is where you have to have sort of 3 hands, stick it down so that it sits just behind this cinnamon cider piece here, okay? And then you can go ahead and you can layer your planters on. Just cutting this up. So we'll have one of these like so. And we'll do the same with this one as well. Okay, so let's put this one on first. And then if you close it, yeah, look, we can just see the top of that. And this one will do the same too. So yeah, you can just see them, which is perfect. I'm actually going to just move that ever so slightly up. That's it. And then we can tuck our little plants in behind. So we have the short succulent, and then we have the tall one as well, which look fab in these little planters, I think. Okay, so there you've got your lovely card, and on the back is our piece for writing, so we can add that straight away. And this again, 10 centimetres by 14.4, and we can just stick that down, and there you have your window sheet, your floating shelf card. Card number 3 is all done. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.